Welcome back to Breaking Point. We are off to Zandvoort for the Dutch Grand Prix. In the last episode, we found out that Davidoff is dead and Devon has taken charge. But as we go into this race, who knows what is going to happen? Who knows what we're going to be expecting? Who even knows if we're still going to be able to compete? Does the team collapse? Who knows? But find out in a sec. But also don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. We're on the road to 300 subs. Appreciate all the support so far. And let's get going. Dutch Grand Prix mid-race. With expectations high following their recent run of form, Callie finds themselves struggling in the early stages of the Dutch Grand Prix. Interesting. A struggle immediately from Callie's side. I think it might have to do with her father dying. Even though she don't like him, it's still her dad, you know what I mean? But we shall see. 9 laps remaining. What's the goal here? Primary objective. Finish in the top 5. Right.
Battery charge is high. Let's use that overtake button a bit more.
We've got, is that a Haas in front of us? We are on mediums. Hulkenberg. So, oh, Hulkenberg's in a Haas. Oh yeah. Oh, so it was a Haas I saw. I just thought Hulkenberg, this is already in a Sauber already. I'm forgetting this is 2024 season. Why that double downshift up? On. Oh, lovely dive. Up to P8. Got Lewis ahead of us. I thought his biggest 5 seconds. Too much. Too early on the power there.
Okay, gap to the car ahead. 5.2 seconds.
We will get DRS on a better exit. Hopefully, on the foot as well. Messed up. What's the time? Till 4:28. Oh, here we go. I was wondering that. We're so far ahead. Oh my. Hulkenberg and Russell got taken out. Wow. I definitely didn't see that coming. I was like, oh. I thought maybe we're going to get like a safety car that will bring us back closer to Lewis. We're now going to switch over to Aiden potentially. And we're starting so far back. P17. 8-4 above. That's a massive task here. I thought the game bugged for a second. Jeez. Faro lights. Oh, it's very deep there. What? How was that illegal? I wasn't even off track. How was that illegal? Yeah, I hit him, but like, I'm sorry. What was wrong there? How is that illegal? Nah, this game is bugged. How is that illegal? Nah, this game is rigged. I'm sorry, what? Nah, someone needs to explain to me. I've not gone off track. Hold on. I have not gone off track. Oh, not all 4 wheels are off track. I've only hit Joe, who was that Sauber. That was the only car I hit. This was the only car I hit. I avoided all of those 4 cars. And there's an illegal overtake. What? Since when is that illegal? Since when is it illegal to send it? Bro, that's a crime against humanity, bro. So just because I hit Joe, that's what makes it illegal. This game. Yeah, that was rough. If I hit a car any other place on the track, that's not illegal. Sometimes this game puts Sonoda going for a move there on Alonso and he makes it stick. That's an interesting ball. My eye is itching me like crazy. Oh boy. How did we do that with Peter? A good start. Oh, I say it. After all the kerfuffle in turn 1, we make that work. We've got 2 more cars. We've got Albon and Gal. Double downshifting there. We should have DRS. Oh, but so late.
Great manoeuvre. You made it look so easy.
But I'll tell you, it wasn't easy. Almost crashed. They got the two McLarens up ahead, up the P5. But then the two Ferraris and two Red Bulls have checked out. At best, we could probably get top 5. It's gonna be a stretch. I think so early there. Making so late. Good exit here. Good exit, good line. Didn't mean to do that, but we take it nevertheless. But how am I touching the grass there? That's what I don't know. I'm just on the curb, I feel, anyway. We could get land. Maybe, who knows? Got one chance. Can we get him? Can we get him? Come on, come on. We just about did it. P5.
Okay,
Whoosh.
pick up rubber.
On the line as well. Damn.
Nice one. Good work, everyone.
We take that, we take that.
Have to say this is
Aiden, Callie's incident really shook things up out there. How did it affect the race for you today?
We just go for the normal. We got Callie's back.
It really
Nothing too
did
special.
shake things up, but look, Callie's an incredible driver. She always drives right to the limit, and you know her instincts out there today, they are the same instincts that have given us the season so far. It's been tough for her recently, but the team has her back, I have her back, and we'll all keep pushing together.
Well, Connor Sport dropped back to second place today. How will the team deal with that?
Yeah, we
we'll
just
do what we always
regroup.
do. We'll debrief and look where we change, where we can improve. It wasn't quite clicking for us out there today, so that means reassessing a few things and figuring out where we've gone wrong. Whether it's strategy or whether it's just a matter of performance, we'll sit down as a team and figure out the best way forward.
Well, it's clearly been a very tough few weeks for you all with the loss of Davidoff Butler. How are you coping?
Well, what do you say? We just have to be professional, isn't it?
In terms of the day-to-day
Nothing
operation
more,
of the
nothing
team,
less.
I wouldn't say it's had any real impact. At the end of the day, we're all professionals and we've all got a job to do, so we know the only way of dealing with his loss is to keep moving forward. We can't afford to let up, so yeah, we've focused on sticking to the schedule and sticking to the approach and just looking forward to the next result.
Thank you so much for your time.
Post race after the Dutch Grand Prix, already feeling the loss of Davidoff Butler, Connor Sport have a race to forget in Zandvoort as Mir crashes out in dramatic fashion. To make matters worse, the result sees Red Bull leap back to first place in the constructor standings. Interesting, sir. Speaking of a phone call.
Aiden, thanks for your input in the review.
Yeah, no worries. It was productive, you know, especially considering everything. It's a weird vibe in the garage. Everyone's pretty quiet.
Yeah, can you blame them?
Suppose not. But how's Callie?
I was gonna ask you the same. She's, well, keeping herself to herself.
Yeah, it must be terrible for her and Devon. I can't even imagine. I know I'm not part of the family, and you know, I'm just here to drive, but I want to help where I can. You know, just let me know what I can do to support them and you.
Thanks, Aiden. Yeah, I'll bear that in mind.
I mean it. Focus on Devon and Callie for now. I don't need much managing. You can fuss over me later.
Okay. I appreciate that. And sometimes I forget that, you know,
Forget what?
some other stuff to deal with, but thanks.
Yeah, anytime. Bye, Casper.
So Aiden is becoming the supportive teammate. Interesting. It's kind of coming like an older brother-esque vibe to that. Interesting. I don't know if we have any more phone calls. I doubt it. But with that, we should go straight to the next chapter.
Well, Davidoff dying hit everyone hard. I mean, we were there, right at the top. But no matter how everyone tried to keep it together, it was just impossible to keep pace with Red Bull.
We found out afterwards that Davidoff had been ill for some time and kept it from everyone. He tried to get as much in place as he could before he left. It was tough, but Devon and Callie, they had a lot to sort out.
Right, the Butler's estate in the UK. 1 week later, finding some time between the chaos of race weekends, Callie and Devon return home to attend the reading of their father's will. Interesting.
Which is why, in the event of my death, I leave the Global and all of its assets to my son. I know you'll be watching this, Devon. And I hope that now you'll understand everything that I've prepped you for over the years, especially now that you're not driving anymore. Be a leader. That's it?
Those are his wishes. You are to be the sole owner of Butler Global and all its holdings and subsidiaries.
Including Connorsport.
Including Connorsport, Mr. Butler.
Right. Nothing for Callie.
That's okay.
What do you mean that's okay?
Well, it's not a surprise, Dev. I didn't expect anything.
Why not? Are you sure this is right?
You'll be great. It's what he wanted. Just don't fire me, yeah?
If I could just get you to sign here, and your full signature there, please, Mr. Butler.
Yeah.
Wow. Callie gets absolutely nothing from her dad. Going on to chapter 5 now, and now Devon is officially in charge of the family business. He kind of took that role at the end of the last chapter, or at the end of chapter 3, but now it's official. He's the actual owner of it, and turns out he was actually ill. And now looking back at it, it makes a lot of sense with all the stuff he was doing. I kind of feel it makes sense. He was putting things in place for when he eventually, because I think he knew if worst comes to worst, he is gonna be alright by sorting out all these things for his children and stuff. But yeah. Anyway, United States Grand Prix several weeks later, with Devon Butler now formally installed as new owner of Connor Sports, Casper Ackerman looks to try and manage his demanding new boss, along with I can't even speak, revitalizing a team in need of a shot Callie's well-being to support. There's nothing there. Maybe just letting me know. Couldn't really tell you.
Hey, Callie. Thanks for the call.
What's up? So your text?
Yeah, look, you've had a lot on recently. And I was just thinking that maybe it would be good to set up some kind of support structure. You know, when I've struggled before, and I have, it really helped to talk to someone, like a professional.
Absolutely not. You want to send me to a shrink? Get my head checked?
No, it's not like that. A lot of athletes speak to psychologists. No one's saying there's anything wrong with you. It's just a way to maybe give you someone to talk to.
Oh, this isn't a choice, is it?
I'll require you to do this as part of your duties for Connorsport. And look, I really think it'll be positive.
Okay, right. Well, I'll go, but don't expect me to be a model patient. See you later.
Well, Casper's looking for a psychiatrist for Callie, and she is not on board with it, as you can tell. Another phone call. From who this time? Devon, the big boss.
Devon, you're making my life very difficult.
Nice to talk to you too, mate.
Well, you went directly against my instructions for a social event for the team.
Genuinely have no idea what you're talking about right now, okay? I have got so much going on right now, it's unbelievable.
Devon, I can't do the things I need to do.
Dude, move on, okay? Team morale is the least of my worries at the moment. By the way, Harmonia.
The pharma company. I've seen them on the news, some legal troubles, right? What about them?
I think we should look into a deal with them, generate some income.
I'm not so sure about that. Don't you think we need to stay clear of someone who's in...
Spa. There is so much going on above your head right now, you have no idea, okay? This is a good opportunity. Look, I've got an interview with Investor Weekly magazine. I have to go. Yeah, ciao.
Devon is under a lot of stress. Casper is also under stress. Everyone is just all over the place at the minute. But anyway, on to Kota we go. Mid-race, Casper Ackerman's hopes of a turnaround at the US Grand Prix seem to be in doubt as early on both drivers find themselves stuck in the middle pack after a poor start to the race. Who are we going on board with this time? Aiden or
No,
Callie?
not the best start,
Callie.
Callie, but we have still got time, so let's push, please.
Okay.
What's the objective this time? Finish in the top 6. That's interesting. But where are we? That means we should be like P10 or something. P11.
We've got a lot of spare energy. Okay to use your overtake button.
That been fast as well.
Safety car. No overtaking, reduce your pace. Keep your delta number positive as we form up.
That's just should beat Carlos Sainz. Lewis is out.
Okay, slow down. Your delta's negative, which means you're going too fast. Reduce your pace.
Hey, safety car. I didn't think we'd get a safety car in braking point. That's interesting. I can't believe it. I just have to cruise.
Right, drop your speed. Our delta's too low and we're going to risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately.
Right, I know to slow down, but keep reminding me. Finally. Right, we just go to the end of the safety car until we get race. Safety car is in this lap. We are up to P7, so managed to get past Checker using the glitch. Right, back to race. Let's get past Russell pace up. At night, yeah. Got teammate up ahead. Then got Lando. Then got Verstappen. But we do need to try and get a podium. Okay, alright. Bye. That was scruffy. We take it, nevertheless. The race against time. I think it's in P2. How long we got left? 5 laps, 5 laps to go. And we win the race. We'll see. This Ferrari got bloody quick. Couldn't make it. Well, actually, definitely make it. Yeah, lovely. That was a corner car of life. Maybe not corner car, maybe like track limits. Take it. Here, can get Carlos here. I think he will get DRS. DRS so late. Oh, he doesn't have DRS. Who's ahead? Leclerc.
That brings you up a place.
Don't know how we're gonna get. Yeah, Leclerc. The battery with DRS and the mission. Carlos is not gonna have DRS. That's his lap. 13, 37, 2. 5 hours lost time then. What's up? On. Okay, we're gaining. And they're back. Oh, it's terrible. But at least we are within the range, so that's alright. Okay, very quickly. Cut that. What's the gap? Oh my god. How has he pulled so much time already? Got a lot more battery now, so that's alright. I should be able to get him. Yeah. Oh, you naughty. Why are you moving like that? So far so good. We're in the lead. I don't think we'd be able to do it, but we've managed. No, I'm pulling away from the flare. I've got a lot of battery because I couldn't recharge for that lap. Well, should have enough to defend going into turn 1 at least. I'll just leave. Throughout this section. Recharge there. Not enough though. We're breaking the last lap, so depending on the inside, or going back to then break the slipstream. As we approach the final turn to start, final few turns to start the last lap. Good race here for us. Callie is back on the top step, recovering from a difficult situation at the moment for her and her family. So let's see where Aiden finishes, because we've not really seen Aiden throughout this race. And I've passed Aiden before, didn't I? Was that the other race? Beat all the objectives. And of course to us. So we still have to finish ahead of the player. He's right on our gearbox. Yeah, not surprised. The wheels are very worn. Got a ton of battery. What's good? What's good? Right. Callie wins the race after a difficult performance in recent races, I believe. Right. Where did Aiden finish? That's the interesting question. We couldn't even see it. Okay. The safety car manages to give Callie May the opportunity to reset her race and turn her fortunes around at the USGP, allowing on the spot to earn some much needed point in a battle with Red Bull for the Constructors' Champion.
Hey, what are you doing back here? You know, everyone's looking for you.
That's precisely why I'm back here.
You okay?
Not meant to be like this. I haven't even cried. Just feel sick.
What do you mean?
Well, when someone dies, you're supposed to let it all out, right? Cry and gnash your teeth and wail. And I just can't. He was never there for me, Aiden. So nothing's changed.
It's all right, Cal.
I see Devon upset and I resent him for it. It's different for Devon, it always was. And I've tried blanking it out. Suck it up and drive, you know. All I can think is I'm doing exactly what the great Davidoff Butler would have wanted me to do. Then I remember he's gone, and the whole cycle starts again.
You need to talk to someone about this, Callie.
What do you think I am doing?
Well, an interesting 2 chapters there. A lot has happened. Safety car shakes up. Social is socialing. And she gets a phone call from her brother. Interesting from Devon. Got some intention that I'm not sure why we got another phone call there. From her mother. Congratulations, I suppose.
Someone picked up. I'll alert the media.
I mean, I think they've got plenty to say about me already.
Oh, haven't they just? But listen, congratulations, Cal. I knew you'd turn it around after the safety car.
Yeah, thanks. Worked out well.
Because you're an incredible driver, that's why. Listen, I just read that piece comparing you and Devon. Did you read it?
Kinda.
Well, I don't think those kinds of comparisons are fair. I really don't. I tried calling Devon, but he's just so busy these days. How is he?
Upset, maybe even upset with me. He still doesn't really get it, you know? It's like he thinks Dad was kind or something.
Well, your father was many different men, Cal. Many different men. It's
Complicated.
If you need me.
That's an interesting one. Interesting. I don't know what to expect going forward in the next couple of times. But after the revelation of Davidoff dying, didn't see that coming. I'm just seeing how the wind blows and we'll take it from there. But anyway, this has been Breaking Point chapters 4 and 5, I believe. Next Friday, you'll see the other episode. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. See you then. Peace.